We're back to design the lid and the sides of this box. Here I have a temporary little example here to show you something we need to consider when we're starting to make the lid for this box. We want to rotate this, you'll notice if this lid comes up, the back side is going to hit the rear of the box here. So we need to be aware of where this hinge is going to be so that it doesn't collide with anything. There's a couple ways to solve this problem, and we are just going to try and find the easiest solution right now. If you have a better idea that you think is going to look better, absolutely go for it, because again, we're just doing the fast method right now. Before we go any further, notice I cleared out and changed this second sketch. I made this tab go all the way up here so that I have a little more room for my hinge here. Nothing's going to get in my way there. So go back and change that so that we have a lot of space there. And let's jump right in here. We're going to say new sketch on this top surface, and we're going to use the very corner of this and the very front edge, the inner edge one here. So this one there. So when you go to view it from the top here, let's see, I have a better view. Notice I'm not using the very back edge so that we don't have that collision we just saw a second ago. And we're going to draw a rectangle there, connecting those corners. And now we can't have the peg, the center pin of our hinge sticking out past the edge of the box. We want the pin to be right in this area. So we are going to draw a little notch here that is going to give us some space here. Let's hide our other parts there so I can see what's going on a little better. So let's give this a dimension. Let's call that the same as the thickness, and that's going to give us our little peg here for the center pin of our hinge. And I want to make this one, I want to make this 0.25, right? This number can kind of change. It's up to you a little bit. All right, and let's draw a center line so we can reflect this. That looks a little odd. Let's try that again. That didn't look right. I don't think we connected that fully. And we are going to make that a construction, and we are going to reflect over that line also. And there we go. All right, here we are. That's going to be our lid. Let's unhide those other parts now again. And now let's extrude that. That's looking pretty good. I don't want all those faces. Let's just do that. And this surface here, looking pretty good. That's what I want. All right, that should be our thickness. And we don't want to add it. It's trying to add it. Make sure it says new. Looking good now. All right. All right, there we are. So now when this goes to rotate, it's going to not collide with that back edge. So let's start sketching our side piece here. And we are going to make, first off, this square that we have, our hinge, is going to need a circle around it. So we're going to say 3-point circle, and we're going to, oh, we didn't use those points yet. We got to select that, and we want this front edge here, bottom edge, there and there, and we're going to want that right there also. All right. Boom, boom, boom. We got a circle that's now going around that, so that's going to be the hole for that. And then we are going to start connecting some dots here. So again, I'm going to hide this so it's a little easier for you to see what's going on here. And connecting the dots, this is the side of our box here. And next, I want to draw a nice circle here. So this is the outside ring of our hinge, so that the whole thing has a hole to go through, essentially. And let's see what that looks like when we don't want things to overlap here later. So let's just double check. Yeah, so that's not going to collide with the lid there. That looks pretty good. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right, and now let's trim away some parts that we don't want. That's not what I want there. We got trim. Here's trim. Get rid of that. That looks pretty good now. Let's extrude this. And we're going to be extruding just, come on. There we go. That's going to be our thickness. All right, new piece, bingo bango. Let's unhide all our other pieces again. Hey, there, it's starting to look like a box, huh? All right. So we want to do one last thing. That's going to be our Boolean subtract, as we've done before. Tools are going to be all, we don't need that tool as a tool, all our other pieces. So we cut the tabs in there. Our target is going to be this piece here, and that's looking pretty good there. We can see where it's going to cut, but we want to keep those tools. We'll say OK, and bingo. Now we have a box with a lid that's going to be able to open. If you want to play more with this and try and design your own little hinge here for how to make a little lock or something like that, I'm going to leave that for you to get creative and solve that. There's a lot of different ways you can create a little locking mechanism here. Enjoy. Bye-bye.